Dan Ives, Wedbush Securities Managing Director, joins us now. He's got an outperform rating on the stock, $250 price target. Dan, why are you not worried about what you're hearing from the Connecticut AG and from the Department of Justice?
Yeah, I think, first of all, he does a great job, in Connecticut, and I think they raise great points. Our whole point is the business model for Apple, we believe, is defendable. And I think as they go through this, we do not see the services as at risk. And I think right now what's really reflected in the stock is worries that they're going to have to, from a commission perspective, they're going to have to change their business model. They've defended this before, and we've talked about scenario analysis. I'm not saying that they're not going to come out unscraped, but I believe what's baked in here right now is $20, $30 of, in my opinion, of an overhang.
But at the very least, people say it's going to be a big distraction. And to David's point, it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of meetings with lawyers and regulators. And that ultimately could be painful for a company, couldn't it?
Yeah, I think it could be painful. And no doubt, hand-holding investors through this yesterday, there's obviously a lot of agita. But if you go back to Microsoft when I covered them back in the 90s, I think the biggest mistake they made was ultimately being distracted, not being aggressive. And I think Gates would say that's probably one of their biggest regrets. When you look at Apple, I think they're going to double down. They're going to introduce AI at WWDC in June. We talk about that. They're not, in my opinion, going to back away. And I view this as more, bark will ultimately be worse than the bite. But at one point, they will have to get to a point where they either settle from a fine or ultimately go down some path, business model tweaks, but they will defend this moat.
Yeah, I mean, technology changes so quickly. That's the other part of it. It's hard to really anticipate what the world's going to be like if and when that day comes. Speaking of which, though, investors continue to look for a catalyst here that's going to move the stock once again higher. You keep pointing to June.
Yeah.
What was your reaction to the story about the Gemini chatbot being used perhaps as sort of one of the AI engines on the phone? Where are you in terms of how you're thinking about what they're going to tell us come June?
Well, I think that's a smart strategy because that's already a fully built product. And obviously validation for Google and Gemini. But I do believe Apple, it's a dual path in terms of the App Store that we view is really going to be an AI App Store, a subscription-based model. They will have their own LLMs built in. But when you look at what Google has built, that's smart right now to partner with them. And I think when you look at going forward, OpenAI potentially could have been in there as well. This is not the time for them to look on the outside looking in. It's a time for them to aggressively double down. And I think the AI strategy, units starting to, I believe, at least start to get back to growth in China. Cooks in China this week, that's not coincidental. I think that's another sort of showing we are not leaving China. We're doubling down.
But the AI moving to the edge, moving to the device, that's going to motivate people to go out and buy the next iteration of the iPhone?
You have 270 million iPhone users that have been upgrading 4+ years. That right now is my focus fundamentally, even though clearly, what we saw yesterday with the lawsuit is an overhang.